How we doing, Roy?
Oh, we're on now. I clicked the button the other one. What button's the big green one?
Oh, there you are, my friend.
I kept hitting the buttons
name
and I
of
was
your
turning it
show.
off. We're ready to go. We can all hear. This is the cool stuff. We're live. That was a best intro ever. It's Tuesday night here on chaoticradio.com. You're listening to the Brewster Experiment. Experiment. You can't hear crap. What's going on? Jimmy! You're supposed to tell me what button we're going to hit in here.
You muted the whole board, my friend.
I didn't mute anything. I had a lot of power. I have the power of the board. That's why. Shut that up. That's why we have. That's why we let you have all the glass stuff. I had all the buttons pushed in here, and I was pushing them and making all kinds of cool stuff. And there we go. So we're live now, so we're having fun. You guys got to hear us talking without hearing back, so that's cool.
Not bad. How you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing great, man. Another Tuesday night. Here we are. This is like 5 or something or 6 or I don't know. We're rolling now.
It could be Cinco.
Cinco.
Could be Cinco, buddy.
Nice. I'm looking at you, looking pretty good, all barefaced in there.
Yeah. I shorned my whiskers, is what they say.
Right, and then I followed up and shorned yours too.
Yes.
No, I shorned mine.
You shorned your own. I did that one by myself.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's looking good.
It's the mid-'80s since that top lip's been seen.
Yeah, I was thinking mine was like 20-something years, 25 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've got another guy that's got like a clean baby face too in front of him. We got comedian Gus Arredondo in here. Gus, what's up, brother?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good.
We had a new rule: all smooth face for the first show.
All smooth face?
Yes.
Well, what do you mean? Oh, the first guest.
The first show, me, you, Gus, first guest, everyone, smooth face.
Smooth faced.
Yeah, I've actually never had whiskers, but I too have recently become clean shaven. So.
Wow, we got all follow Gus's cue now and go after that. I won't go to the shave thing. I might do a little bit of porn trim cleanup, but I'm not going to get it down to nothing.
Just a little landing strips, it's really all you need.
A little is what's going on down there for me. It's a little landing strip.
I keep it.
You know why? Because it's a small airport. That's why.
Well, you know my thoughts on manscaping. I'm like, just keep it just beast mode. I earned all this shit.
I earned it. How old are you?
I'm this many.
Cut the rings on the tree. If you're into manscaping, give us a call, 909-989-0789. Actually, if you're into manscaping, don't call us at 909.
It's okay if you're not. That's cool. Yeah. You can call anyways.
Yeah. If you're into womanscaping, you can give us a call at 909-989-0789.
I don't need ball shaving tips.
That's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy when you do, because, I mean, if you ever, you got to stretch some stuff around to get it going, but, yeah.
Shaving around my chin's hard enough.
Right.
I don't need to have that loose material to be responsible for.
Yeah, well, Gus is an expert on it. He said he's clean shaven too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd rather do like a nair dip if I could on something like that.
A nair dip?
Yeah, just something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blades away from it. That's a scary thought.
Right. Well, I did a nair thing on my back. I did.
Nice.
This is no crap. I really did a nair thing on my back because I didn't know what to do with it. It's a mess. Try to get it. I mean, because it's got to get cleaned up.
You got a little chalk action going on there?
Yeah, I got more than that. I'm like, this stuff doesn't show, does it? And you're like, yeah, it really does. It comes up through your neck. So I'm like, so I put on a pair of shorts, right? And I take off my thing. And this is my favorite thing is Dawn's there with her daughter, and they're like, okay. And she walks around the corner with that nair thing and says, we're going to de-wolf you. Dude, I'm like, really? It like melts off like heated plastic.
Okay.
And it kind of has that smell. But you know what? It works good.
I definitely don't want to do the nair dip then, if that's the case.
No?
Did it hurt? I just the burn?
Just a little. I mean, what happens is when it finally cuts through all the mess.
Oh, God.
Because it takes a while because you got to leave it on so long. Well, when it finally does, you got so much, it's like a heavy turf. It's like a high shag or it's definitely not a Berber. It's not, it's high shag. It's like 1970s shag, except it's not green.
Are you following this, Gus? A Berber.
Yeah.
Gus is on it. He's taking notes right now. So when it does that, by the time it finally cuts all what you need to get cut off.
Yeah.
Well, then it starts to burn and you can't get it off fast enough to get it to jump in, and then you like rinse it off and it looks like someone killed an animal in the bottom. It's bad, dude.
Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. Sold. Staying beast mode.
No, don't be beast mode. You got to narrow one time for the back. That'd be cool.
No, I'm fine. Thanks. So the helpful advice, I'll leave. I'll know a friend now, Gus, who has no hair in his balls, and I'll have another friend, Roy, with no hair in his back.
Wow.
I'll keep.
We could take a cool selfie.
That would look like a game of Twister to get all that in there.
Yeah, I think I'll pass.
You'll pass?
Yeah.
Man,
Actually, Gus just left. We lost our guest.
Well, we had a guest for a little while. So we're fortunate to have Gus here. We got Jimmy here. We're gonna have some good time tonight, and we know that we have to do it. I mean, it's Tuesday night, so we've got to set up your week.
Well, absolutely.
You know, because today is the second day of week number 40.
Week number 40 of 52.
We talk about that as 52. So,
Everyone has a busy day. Everyone has busy lives. We're here to narrow it down to the simplistic things in life that are very important.
Very important.
Someone out there just realized, wow, week 40 of 52.
Right.
There you go.
You know, because you set up everything that way. You know, week 52, you just lost Christmas, and week 50, your last minute shopping. You know I don't know when week it is for Thanksgiving or
well, those days,
Halloween.
Those days will get to be a blur, so you have to remind people they're busy.
Right.
They're busy.
But anyway, it's week number 40, and it's day number 273.
And we're just rolling on through them.
And how many days are in a year? 365. I know I said the very first show it was 352 or something.
It's not only a learning curve for our audience. You, my friend, are getting better at this.
I knew exactly how many days there were, but we don't need to get into that again.
Well, I'm taking notes.
You're taking notes?
Oh, absolutely.
Right. You're still on the back hair thing, so
I
don't
am,
fit
yes,
me. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. You're looking svelte, Gus.
Svelte.
Thank you.
Yeah, Gus you dropped some weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff, man. You know, I've lost some and I've kind of kept it for now a while. I did. I lost a lot. I mean, it's like 200 pounds.
Yeah. Oh,
and then
yeah,
it gets down to
huge.
that far.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's freaking huge.
No, it is huge.
When you're at that way and you're still this size and everyone goes, damn, you lost 200 pounds, you still look like that. That's bad. Right? Yeah. I mean, it's like you're still a big bastard. So I don't know. That's good stuff because I know you run and do all that. I don't do any of that.
I have to.
I can't.
I have to. Well, I used to not be able to either, but, I'm getting there. So
Jimmy said the other day it was so hot. You ever been so hot that you just felt like running? Like you had to get away, you lost your mind, you had to run. I'm like, no.
Yeah,
I've
that
never,
kind of hot.
I've never been so hot. I just wanted to go run.
Why I work in the heat.
So do
the
I.
Summertime.
Kind
No,
of.
I mean heat, and it just gets to be so on you. You just get me out of here and just want to take off running.
I don't ever want
Sheer
to run.
panic, run.
I don't want to run.
well, I certainly don't want to run in the heat.
I don't want to.
Yeah,
I might run in the pool.
that'd actually be good exercise.
It would because like you're like up to your and you don't have all that weight on your knees.
Right.
You kind of float and you like do that. Remember when you were a kid and you'd be in the pool? Man, I miss a pool because you could do like squats real easy and stuff like that.
There was so much you could do in the pool. I mean, you're right. Squats. You could do all kinds of different exercises.
Well, they say water
You didn't
exercise.
have to get out to use the restroom. I mean, you just.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no bathroom
Exactly.
break.
It's like the perfect place.
Perfect place.
It is.
I remember. Oh boy, Jimmy,
All
it's
kinds
not
of
break
stuff.
time. I got
You can do all kinds of stuff in the pool.
Look at you.
The best part, no one heard that.
Yeah, I did.
No,
I did.
I mean, while you're in the pool.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Except if you had those pools where they had the blue circle that formed around you when you did it.
The
That was
telltale.
great. Yeah.
See, you know what? That was a wives' tale. That didn't really.
Oh, no.
They said that was crap.
No, my friend had a pool that did that.
But everyone said they had a friend that had a pool that did
No,
that.
our friend peed in my other friend's pool, and it did that. It got the blue.
Now, did you ever see it happen? To
Yes. Yes.
Dude,
Nice.
This was like in the 80s?
No, it was in the 70s.
Exactly.
Wow. Right.
You could have saw anything in the pool in the 70s, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Now all of a sudden it's coming out. This guy was seeing circles in a pool.
And thank you for dating me.
Yes. Gus, I would date you in a minute. You're a sexy beast. I have a problem with that. Oh, man. Yeah, it was 70. I remember having the pool as kids growing up. And what was the rule? The pool, when your parents weren't home, no one could go in, right?
Right.
And it was just like my parents both worked during the day. I mean, we were by ourselves. We were latchkey kids. It was awful. Not so much.
And your pool was the backyard.
Yeah, it was the whole backyard.
You didn't have a yard. You had a pool.
Well, for the most part, I mean, there was stuff to the side, but it was the pool.
Yeah.
And it's just funny that we always seemed to clean the backyard before mom and dad came home, which included
The pool.
no, not so much the pool. You had to rinse down the side. You rinse down the all the cement in the back. of course, because we were all in the pool. So when they got home, they're like, oh, yeah, they cleaned the backyard. Do you think they really fell for that? They knew we were in the pool.
No, they didn't fall for it.
We used to jump the bicycles off the roof into the pool.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the stuff right there.
And you live to tell about it.
I did.
Yeah.
And right now, if any family members listen, I just realized I ratted myself out. You ever do one of those things where you're afraid to tell your parents and you don't, and you keep a secret for a long, long time?
Oh, yeah. Then you fess up when you're grown.
When you're grown?
Oh, yeah.
I did one of those. I really did one of those to my dad. And Jimmy knows my dad. And it was probably 5 years ago. And my sister kind of ratted me out. Said, "Oh yeah, tell about that." Oh yeah, well this is what happened. I thought I felt like I was like 10 again.
He was ready to come on you.
He was.
Ready to take you out.
And that stone face look my dad has, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he gives me that look. It's like, and I was scared, and I was really afraid. I thought he was just gonna whoop my ass right there.
Yeah.
Could happen like that. Like that. I took a key. Well, I got to tell you a little bit what happened, okay? Someone brought their car over, a friend, and they borrowed our truck because everyone borrows your truck.
Right. And
they left the car in the driveway. So they left it there all day long, and I'm in a living room and watching TV in a recliner, and there's like some nuts, with the nutcracker. I'm cracking nuts, and I see a key laying there. So I get this key, and I put it inside the nutcracker, and I squeeze it, and I bust it in half. I'm like, what key is this? So what? So I don't know what key it is.
So you squeezed a strange key.
So I didn't know. I don't know because there was a key. I don't know why. It was just by itself. One key by itself. And I'm like messing with it, and I bent it, and I broke it in half. And it took about 5 or 10 minutes till I realized what key that was. It was to the car that someone dropped off in the yard. So it's in the driveway. So I did the only thing I knew I should have done.
Which was?
Is I went to the backyard next to the pool. And I threw one half of the key as far east as I could. And I threw the other half of the key as far west as I could over the back wall, and then went back inside and didn't say a freaking thing.
How old were you?
I was probably 12.
Okay, that's a good call for 12. I'm thinking you were still grown.
Oh, no. I was about 12 years old. So, matter of fact, I was 12. I remember it was a Little League because there was a Little League president who brought his car to our house to borrow the truck. So then he comes to switch cars, and they're all looking for the key. I don't know what happened to the key. I can't find the key. Who put the key? And they're like fighting with each other. I'm like,
give me a fucking answer.
That's what's happening, right? So I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on with the key, and I just stay quiet. They had to call a locksmith and all that kind of stuff. And this is like the day before. This is before the internet.
And you have to stay, and you have to keep your composure during all this.
Right, and they're like,
you're guilt, you're looking down, you're kicking your feet.
I was just eating nuts.
I was eating nuts.
Eating nuts. I don't understand.
I don't know. I was watching Gilligan's Island eating nuts. And I that's what I threw it as far, and they had to come out, and my mom and dad weren't rich, so I'm sure it cost them some money to have a key made.
Well, back then with the mobile service, them coming out to it.
Right, and you got to find a guy that's open. You got to go through the yellow pages, that big fat book.
Did your dad have that pissed off face?
Oh,
the whole thing.
He, you know what I think? I think he was embarrassed because he had lost the key.
Oh shit! He thought he lost the key.
Well, yeah, because he's the one who had it. He thought, where could it have gone? We lost the key, so he made this guy another key. Well, I was 12 years old, and I just stopped. So I didn't know what to do. So here we are. Line 1, you're on.
You know what I think? I think it was embarrassing.
Line 1, you got to turn the radio off.
Hello, line
Hello.
1.
Hello, line 1. You're on.
Well, nice to find out what you were doing when we were at work.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mom, how are you?
It's Liz. Hi, Liz.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, we were. Yeah, we used to jump that and do stuff like. You don't want to tell you a good one. I'm just going to tell you right now.
For people who don't know, this is Roy's mom.
Yeah.
Calling from Texas.
From Texas.
Yeah, it's really nice to know all these things. And the key, you broke it in half?
Yeah. I told Dad that a while ago. He knows. So
Not only did he break it in half, he threw it over the fence.
I threw it over the fence. And I had an arm when I was a kid.
And I'm actually just hearing this story for the first time too, Mom.
Right. So not my fault. But yeah, no, that's what we did.
Sure you did, Jimmy.
No, he didn't. No, he really. Yeah, he heard. No, he didn't. I don't think he's ever heard that. This is the first time for Jimmy. So yeah, that happened.
Oh,
Shame
good.
on you. I am just as upset with him.
Hey, I'm gonna
as
let you in.
are.
I'm gonna let you in on another one. We let a smoke bomb off in the fireplace. And we thought it was a good idea. Yeah, it was a great idea until we realized the flute was closed. The flute was closed and it spoke. Yeah, you guys were at work, of course.
You know.
Oh, okay.
You know, Mom,
How
I don't
about
even
the
know
beer
Roy
cans
anymore.
throwing those in the pool?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gus said, did you hear that? Gus said he didn't even know us anymore.
I don't even know Roy anymore. It's this. I thought this was a nice guy, and I'm learning all these things.
Gus,
Really,
Gus,
you
come back.
realize what people
Come
you're
back. He's
messing
heading for
around
the
with?
door again.
Okay, I'm going to let on another one now. Do you remember when we came home after a long day and all the water was pouring out of the front door?
Yes.
Okay. What happened was a pipe under the sink broke and flooded the entire house.
Jesus.
Bad thing, right? And we're coming.
Bad.
Well, when the insurance adjuster came, we had to get all the water out, and the insurance adjuster came. Do you remember what their quote was when they were looking at all the carpet, pulling it up?
No.
They said, I remember. They said, this house has been flooded before.
Oh, is there something you want to tell me?
Yeah, we had a big water fight inside the house with hoses one time, and we did that one time as well.
How? Oh my gosh! How are you still alive?
I don't know. It's bad news, but I'm letting everything out. I think I got to go.
I want to commend you on raising such a fine young man.
Upstanding individual.
Yeah, good stuff. All right.
I hope none of my friends are listening.
Yeah, no, they're probably listening. That's all right. They don't care. They all love me. They know what a good guy I am.
Oh my gosh! Well, Hey guys, I really like your show. I just wish it was on a little earlier for us people in Texas, because it's 10:25 over here.
What are you kidding? If you were out here, it would be 8:25. You'd still be trying to go to bed.
Oh, hush.
Yeah, nice talking to you, Mom. Love you.
Love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Roy's mom all the way from Texas. Birthed you.
Yeah, birthed me.
Birthed you.
You know what's cool when you're on the radio like that? I could just cut her off.
You got her on hold?
Yeah, I was trying to get rid. I don't want to bring her back. There, she's gone.
Oh, now she's gone.
Okay. Whew, I had her on hold. I couldn't figure out the button. So that's cool. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. You know what? You know what else it is? It's every day. There's so many days of the month. There's so many special occasions for the month, like a holiday.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry I found this on the 30th because it ends today. But guys, use this, or girls too. I mean, if you're not getting it done today, also, or this month is also National Please Your Mate Month.
Ah, geez, here we go. National Please.
Do they have cards for that at the?
Is there a Hallmark thing?
Yeah.
We talk about this.
You got to buy 30 cards.
Yeah.
No, it's just one. No, not every day. What do you mean 30?
It's a month.
No, but it's the month, so you could do it on the 1st. But I think it's ingenious if you do it on the 30th because that means you only got to fire off one day, right?
Well, aren't you in deep shit up until the 30th then?
Yeah, but it's going to close out good. You know what I'm saying?
You are a hopeful man.
Now, I close out good all the time. I'm a goer.
He's a finisher. Bam, that's your closer. Boom.
A closer. Take that with you. You're welcome.
I'm sure that flies well.
I got a funny feeling the phone might be calling with a 909 area code in a minute.
I believe it would be, yeah.
So it is National Please Your Mate Month, and it's kind of funny because it's National Chimney Safety Week, which means if you got to have your chimney cleaned out. See, same kind of thing. Clean out your chimney, please your mate,
Oh, my God.
I was stretching, huh?
Just these national things. That you heard me last week bitch about them.
You're going to get them every week.
I know, but I'm just saying. National Chimney Week. Okay, well, why?
No, it's National Chimney Safety Week, and if you think about it, it makes sense. Right?
It does.
Why does it make sense? Gus has got this already.
Because if you've got a dirty chimney, you potentially could catch fire.
Right, and it's coming up to the what months?
The winter months, yeah.
Okay, but see, besides you, I have not heard of this.
Because I'm informative.
Well, I'm saying if they want everyone to be more aware, like they say time change the batteries in your smoke detectors. Yes, that's your reminder. Well, start the week off. Let's broadcast this. Let's put it on every radio station.
So we are right now.
Us.
Right, us.
Got to start somewhere.
Right.
Monday happened and my chimney's not clean.
Well, you got to clean that chimney.
That's what I'm saying.
You know why? You got to clean the chimney after you get that National Please Your Mate Month,
Well, especially after you have a smoke bomb go off in it.
Hey, the flue is closed. Hey, when you see the smoke coming around, it's a 3-sided chimney. You remember that chimney?
Yes.
And the smoke's just pouring up and getting to the acoustic ceiling and turning that. She doesn't know. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to give you a little hint. when the acoustic ceiling starts to turn colors from a smoke bomb,
You went too far.
yeah, the only way to fix that is let all the smoke get out. First off,
Right.
and then get out the bleach in a spray bottle and spray and it comes right out.
Oh, nice.
It bleaches.
Nice. Did you run that project solo? Or did you have Angel join you?
No, we had everybody on the freaking block doing that because we were like the cool house with a pool.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, you can enjoy the pool. However, when you're done,
Right.
we're gonna need you inside. Don't
Right.
don't change.
No, because we had to clean up and the dishwasher always
So really,
ran
the
last
pool
minute.
actually was actually cleaning the pool because everyone used all the bleach, jumped back in the pool, boom, rinse themselves.
The pool that nobody was supposed to be into, by the way.
Exactly.
Right,
So
right.
your parents were not only amazed that the house was sparkling clean, the pool had a glisten like no other.
Right, and you had to you had to be careful because when you had to get out in enough time that they weren't just getting home and the pool water wasn't bouncing around because then they knew because you had to let the pool settle and then you rinsed everything off
Sure.
and it was good to go.
So it's all about timing. Is what you're
It
saying.
is timing.
It's all
Got
time.
to do it. And my favorite part, today. It's not a month. It's not a week. It's today. Today is National Ask a Stupid Question Day.
That's every day.
No, it means today you can get away with it.
No one should get away with it at all. I don't call it stupid day.
It's a day. You can do it on the 30th right now. So if anyone wants to call 909-989-0789, you call with a stupid question. We're not going to make fun of you, but we'll probably hang up on you. But we will not make fun of you. We will
Okay.
do our best to answer it.
We will honor the day.
We'll honor the day. We'll
By
do our
doing
best
that.
to answer the question, and we will do, we'll do our due diligence to be sharp.
Due diligence. Look at you.
What'd you think of that?
I liked it.
I heard that on the way in on something. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was.
Heard it on something.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the radio.
Oh, yeah, that thing.
Audio, very good.
That thing. Gus is on it.
He is smooth and sharp.
Smooth, sharp, smooth everywhere, good looking, losing weight, and running.
Running. Yes.
And running.
Except in the heat.
Except in the heat.
Oh.
You run late at night. I've seen you
do.
post when you run late at night. It's like 11 o'clock at night.
11:30 sometimes. Last night it was. I was out at. I went out at 11:45.
Right.
Yeah.
I love that story you told when the cops started.
Yeah.
That was, dude. Share with us the story about the cop thing, dude. This is hilarious. I thought it was a joke because I'm like, this is brilliant. This is like a great bit, and it's like it wasn't a bit. This shit really happened.
No, it did. Yeah, I got stopped by the cops in the park, and apparently there was some young kid looking for or had tried to rob somebody earlier in the day because I live in that kind of neighborhood. And
That's how you roll.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's 11:30 at night, and I'm running through the park, and all of a sudden I see these lights flashing at me, and I'm like, "What the heck is that?" And I heard him say, "Stop." Yeah, pretty much. And I'm like, I'm not stopping. I don't even know who these people are. These guys never identified themselves as sheriffs. They just were yelling for me to stop, and I'm like, well, screw you, I'm not stopping. And so as they approached, I'm like, if you guys are going to start looking for trouble, I'm going to be kicking some ass. And I was just talking big. I knew, I was scared like crazy. And they finally identified themselves as cops. And the cop goes, yeah, you went running by, and we thought you might have been the kid we were looking for. And I'm like, I'm 48 years old. Really? You thought I was a kid? So, well, you were running pretty fast. And I'm like, wait, really? You thought I was running pretty fast? Really?
That was like the best compliment I had all week,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
That's cool though. I thought it was a joke. It's like you run pretty fast for come on, you can make some fun with that.
Yeah.
I've never had anyone tell me I've run pretty fast. Never.
Roy just blew by me.
Yeah, I saw Roy. It was a blur. No, it wasn't a blur. That dude can sleep a couch. I'm not into running, not at all. So yeah, that one made me laugh. I'm waiting to see because this day in history, in 1935, Johnny Mathis was born.
Johnny Mathis chances are
I knew it.
'cause I wear a silly grin.
I did that waiting for that. Oh, sorry. Please go.
All right, you can go now.
No, dude, I want you to continue.
I love Johnny Mathis.
I know you do. That's why I pulled it.
You got to sing that in a fan, and you totally get his whole verb.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Like an oscillating fan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, one that's off.
Just next to a fan.
I thought maybe one of the tall, skinny fans that does the.
Those don't work.
I didn't know.
The round ones with the blades.
You can't get that vibrato out of one of these newfangled
No,
fans.
it's all vibrato.
It's got to be
Gus
one of those
knows.
old box fans, man, with 2 speeds.
I can actually tell that Gus has done this.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Well, we're just talking about Gus has, 987 guitars at home?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have, it's in the 40s.
It's in the 40s. We're pretty close.
Yeah.
We're comics. We all exaggerate a little bit.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Embellish? No.
Embellish a little bit.
My goal is to have one guitar for every year I've been alive, so I've still got a little catching up to do. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude.
And hopefully my wife's not listening. So.
No, she's probably not.
No.
She's probably not.
Oh, look at that, line 1.
Line 1. Well, everyone's going to call everybody out today. And baseball season today, in 1927, Babe Ruth hit home run number 60.
Wow.
And that stayed for how long until who broke it?
Was it McGuire?
Yeah, local boy Mark McGuire.
The steroid twin.
Oh, you had to go bring it up.
I'm gonna.
You could have just let him have it. That was a great movie, 62. Do you ever see 62?
Yeah,
42.
Yeah, it's 42.
What?
Jackie Robinson?
No.
The one with Mantle and
yeah. Well, you guys, you freaking. I got this, all right.
Okay. I'm amazed at how much I'm learning tonight just sitting here.
Right.
I mean, I'm going to walk out of here probably at least 5 or 6 IQ points higher.
Higher? You sure higher?
Oh yeah.
Well, as long as it's
all
higher.
the information you're feeding here. I mean,
I just I do my research on not much, but like some stuff. That was a great movie.
it was.
And I learned something from that movie. Mickey Mantle and
Roger
Maris were talking, and they said, Mickey Mantle said to Roger, says, I like to find me some girls with some small hands because it makes my stuff look bigger.
Yeah.
Right.
Turns out Mickey wasn't swinging quite as big a bat as we thought he was.
Mickey was ducking it out. Got to call her line 1. Line 1, you're on.
Hello?
Line 1, you're on.
What's that movie called?
62. 61.
It's not, right?
I love how you guys get like cocky, like
69.
this is such an educational show.
It was 62.
It's not 62.
What was it?
Maris hit
64.
61 home runs in 1961. You genius.
No, but it was talking about McGuire breaking it.
No, you're talking about the Maris Mantle movie.
Oh, it was 61. You're right.
Once again, I'm learning.
Right.
It was 61
Even
because
the audience is schooling me.
You know, if anybody, Ryan was going to call you out on that.
You know what my favorite thing is? He didn't call last week at all, and now all he wants to do is call and bust our stones.
Well,
I think that was
you were in error,
that was
so I
work.
think he needs to.
My smooth stones on my head.
Smooth.
I missed last week's show. Speaking of, did you guys do a podcast or a replay? Since we could possibly get fined for using the word podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, then yes, we definitely did.
We have replay stuff.
You have replays.
We have
Do you have a replay of last week's show?
We actually have the first 3, and they're coming through. I can send you the link, because I got a little special stuff. But when the site gets completely up, everyone's going to know. Check this out.
Sweet.
Mañana le cuento a todo el mundo. See how I got all Spanish on you there?
Impressive.
Tomorrow the count is all the world?
No, that means tomorrow I tell the whole world.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Right? Or whenever it is. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow or not.
Le cuento.
Yeah, I missed you Monday, man.
What was Monday?
Monday I didn't get to do birthday game with you.
Oh, yeah, it's been a little bit rough.
Yeah,
did you beat yourself?
Oh, easy.
Yes, he did.
Easy. I'm not. Oh, you didn't hear
But that was after the show.
Yeah.
Yes.
You didn't.
That's pre-game and post-game.
You didn't hear the results?
No. Did you shut yourself out?
No. Ready for this? Matt whooped my ass.
Did you really?
Yes, he did. He got like 3 right. I mean, like right on the money. I was calling Roy. I was calling Ryan. I was calling Google on him. And he said he was walking. He was walking through the yard. He was on it. It's bomb.
The greatest television show or game show of all time, I think, needs to return, at least in our group. And the show Remote Control that was on MTV. You guys remember that?
With
yes.
Colin Quinn did that, right?
Yeah, and Kari Wurr was smoking hot, I can't think of the guy. Colin Quinn was like a guest on it, but so was Adam Sandler, and Adam Sandler always did little skits where he'd bring in a little trivia question, and it was so great.
Dude,
I want to have a game show like that again.
Dude, I forgot all about that. That was like a gem of it was like 80s.
Yeah.
Oh, awesomeness.
Or was it early 90s? Because you're like way younger.
It was
than
80s.
I'm not that much younger. Well, 7, 8 years.
Yeah,
10,
that's
12.
young.
Hey, Ryan, real quick, how's the A's Royals game going?
You know what? I just got home and I'm sitting playing poker. But the A's are up 7-3, and then the Royals scored 3 runs in the top of the bottom of the 8th. So now
really?
7-6.
Wow.
I should be watching it right now.
You guys have the winner, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely rooting for the Royals. I'm scared of those. That staff is scary, man.
Yeah.
Having Lester, Sonny Gray, Samardzija.
Right.
But we beat them all through the season. I mean, we have been able to beat them. So
Yeah, 6 out of 7.
That's right. Both of you guys are big Angels fans.
yeah.
That's right.
oh yeah,
Okay, here we go. Remote Control was hosted by Ken Ober.
Ken Ober. Yeah.
Yes.
he passed away.
Right. So, hey, I want Ken Ober's spot. What do you think?
I think you could do it, man.
I could do it. Adam Sandler, Dennis Leary.
We'll get the middle-aged Kerry
Leary.
Ware.
I forgot Leary was on it too.
Leary was on it. Look, think of the people that was on it.
Kerry Ware's got to be looking for a gig, so that you could probably get this going, dude.
Yeah, Kerry Ware was on seasons 2 and 3.
Kari Ware.
Kari
there
Ware.
you go.
Kari,
And Alicia Coppola was on season 4. And Susan Ashley was on season 5.
Any one of those girls are looking for a gig right now, so you could easily get this thing up and running again.
Although uncredited, Janny
Reboot.
Berry provided the off-camera voice as a character of Ken Ober's mother.
Who did? Who provided it?
It was Janny Berry. So I don't know who that was.
Oh,
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. And it was 1987 to 1990.
it was an absolutely
Good run.
amazing show. It was the funniest, like just the skits, and then I love pop culture, and that's what probably that show got me into knowing pop culture and music. It was great.
That was a great show.
But it was also the first baby step of MTV moving away from videos and into other programming.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Absolutely. And then the Real World, I think, basically slammed it home.
Oh yeah.
Took it all off.
Videos were never seen again.
Just think, how successful would it be if you did a music video channel?
Actually, some have tried and they just don't make it.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Because they're all
Like
expecting.
when we're having a party, if I'm having a party, you go to bars these days, so many bars have video music. Whatever's playing, there's a DJ or a video DJ now. Have you guys been to
Yeah, I've seen that.
bars
Yep.
that have that? That's so cool. And why isn't there a channel that does
Well, I do that at my
video
house.
a subscription?
Yeah, I do that at my house parties. I'll stream my music videos out of iTunes onto the big screen. Boom, everyone's happy. You got some music, got visuals.
Nice. Yeah.
The only
But you
ones.
could have, even if it was a subscription channel where it's no commercials, I'd pay a few bucks a month just for videos and music all day. That's good stuff.
Yeah, the only ones that do it anymore are like the country stations, and I know how you guys love country.
Yes, sir.
I like them, but the older ones.
I like the new
I just
stuff,
saw-
man. I'm in.
I saw Aldine on Friday, and Florida Georgia Line opened
Oh,
for
they
them,
were.
and
Yeah.
and
How was that?
Everybody treats them like they are Justin Bieber mixed with Nickelback, mixed with, I don't know, any cheesy boy band. But they're actually talented. They are douchebags. Like, they stand up there and do all the silly, the cheesy girl, come here, the wave their fingers at the audience to, like a boy band dancer kids would do,
Right.
It is cheesy, but their music is it's actually good.
Wow. I got to tell you though, Ryan, and because you were there, and I know everyone in a happy relationship with her, that's fine. There's no one hotter than a bunch of country girls walking around.
Oh, jeez. It's ridiculous. On a warm September night in
Right.
Irvine. Oof. Wow.
Woof.
It was good. It
Yeah.
was good times.
But I got the hottest one right beside me all the time. It's a
The
good.
country girl?
Yeah, my girl's country girl, kind of.
Is she?
Well, not yeah.
Yeah, she grew up in Rancho Cucamonga.
Yeah, Rancho Cucamonga.
Doesn't get more country than that.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's down home right there, y'all.
Actually, I grew up in North Rancho. There's definitely a cowboy feel up there. It's all horse property. Lots of horse and lots of cowgirls.
Lots of cowgirls. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was just trying to save that because I got a little carried away for a minute.
All right,
brother.
Well, do you have any other plans of what you're talking about tonight? I just have to listen in and see what the heck develops.
Why don't we just say everything we're talking about, and everyone can tune out right now?
No, I'm looking for teasers.
You're clearing the deck.
Oh, you're gonna wait for teasers? I'm gonna give you one that might be coming up in segment 2.
What you got?
It's an app. Ooh, you want to learn about an app, Ryan?
Yes.
You do?
Who doesn't?
You're going to school us?
I'm going to school you on an app. And I'm going to I'm school you on an app. It starts with a C, ends with an R. You're going to like it.
Well.
Yeah. So now you're going to have to go listen to it while you're playing poker.
Yep. That's why I'm giving you half of my attention right now. I just went all in on aces and nobody called me, damn it.
Don't you hate that? I want to play that thing with you guys on a Thursday, but I always work till 9.
Yeah, you got to play on Tuesdays. Oh, no, you got a talk show. Never mind.
Oh, I guess I could play while I'm doing this. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah, that'd be great.
You notice how he schedules it around the times where you're busy. You notice that?
Come on, man. I played the Survivor pool here at the station, and I missed the first week. I lost the first week because I picked who did I pick the first week? I picked Chicago, and they got beat.
Yeah, me too.
And then the second week, Thursday night, it was like, oh, I got to make my pick. Okay, no problem. No. I was 10 minutes late signing to get my pick. 2 weeks in and out. Here's your money. It's just like that quick.
So I picked every week, and I missed. I just got eliminated this week. So basically, all I had to do was find the easiest game to pick, not against the spread or anything. Just pick a winner, any game. Pick the highest odds, the biggest spread. And 4 weeks in, I was in a double elimination thing. I was eliminated. So that means I got 2 out of 4. A choice to pick out of all the games available, and I couldn't even pick a damn winner.
Yeah,
that's horrible.
Well, don't let me forget. We got to talk because we got to do that. Sit around and watch It's a Wonderful Life. Still, I'm not going to let you get away with that one.
Oh no, must do.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we're going to watch that later.
Ryan has not seen It's a Wonderful Life.
Guys. Yeah, he hasn't seen it yet.
Let's have a little studio Christmas party.
Yeah, that's what we got to do. We'll do that, hang around and watch that, and do stuff.
Yeah.
Drink eggnog.
Yeah, drink eggnog made out of lighter fluid. All right, brother, man. Thanks for calling.
All right, guys. See you.
Bye.
All right, we got line 2 lit up right here, buddy.
Line 2, you're on.
Hi, this is Tony Pilato. I grew up with Ryan and Gus.
Yes, he did. How's it going, Tony?
He did.
Wow,
hey,
Gus has a friend.
I you Gus to let you know that the Royals tied it up.
Yeah,
in the bottom of the ninth.
Nice.
Oh, jeez.
Nice. I'm pulling for the Royals.
Yeah, aren't we all?
Yes.
Aren't we all? I was trying
well with this season beating the A's, but I'd hate to keep that. I'd hate to tempt fate there on that one.
I hear you. You going to make it out to any of the games?
Yeah, no, I haven't really been able to this year, but I'm going to be watching on my TV, definitely.
Yeah. Awesome. I'll be out there Thursday night, and I'll be thinking about you, brother.
Cool. Take some good pictures for me.
Definitely.
Right on, Tony. Thanks for calling, brother.
Thank you. Good night.
All right, man. Thanks for listening.
Look at that, Roy. We hit a milestone, buddy. 2 callers, 1 show.
1 break.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Nice. Okay, well, let's take a quick little break here, buddy, and we'll stretch our legs and get a little recharged.
Yeah, get a little recharged. See what's coming up next, because we already teased Ryan with that app. So we're going to come back with that.
He's hanging on our every word. So.
Or maybe we won't and make him listen longer, and I bet his aces got busted. He didn't even know it.
That's it.
You listen to the Brewster Experiment here on KADOCradio.com. Give us a call after break, 909-989-0789. See you soon. Welcome back to the Brewster Experiment here on Chaotic Radio. Man, that's a quick break, quick first segment. That was cool. Gus is over here playing his air guitar.
Everyone did their little potty break.
Got
potty break.
TP. Got a little TP.
They had potty break, and everyone took care of their fat business.
Love this song. I saw them live like 6 times in 1 year.
I like how Jimmy just skipped over the fat business.
I can't join in.
Well, we didn't want you to join in. We're like, you don't really need someone to join in when you're doing that.
I've known you all these years. Every time I say, Roy, I feel fat, you just want to slap the shit out of me.
Okay. He still missed it.
Really?
He still missed it.
I totally missed it. Sorry, I'm hitting buttons, looking at pretty pictures.
We said fap.
Oh, I heard the fat part. That's what.
No, not tat. Not
fat. I know fap.
Yeah,
like your pregame.
Where did that word come from? It's got to be short for something. If it's me, it's definitely short for something. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, Gus was over here just like jamming. You know the difference between someone who plays a guitar
and our silly air guitar
and us? is like it. And I got to be honest with you, he was playing it.
Yeah, it was actually, he just needed the guitar.
Right. You just set one of his 45 guitars in his hand, and it would have happened.
Don't age him. He said 40.
No, he didn't.
I said in the 40s.
Oh, in the 40s. Educated guess, Roy?
Yeah, I know. Actually, I could tell you right where it's at because, he's like the same age as someone else I know.
So his air guitar is true to life. It's not,
true
you can't
to
even
life.
say it's air.
But I got to be honest, when he does it, it's just like perfect and whatever,
Yeah.
It just, and I'm sure when you have a guitar, it's like, it's perfect, it's beautiful, it's stylish, it looks good.
And we look like we're fapping.
No, yes, we do.
When we air guitar.
Yeah. Get Jimmy filling it.
They got stuff in here, man.
We got stuff in here. We got to go. So welcome back. Hey, we went at a 3 phone call break. So let's do it this time. 909.
3 phone calls. I'm corrected. I said 2, but 3.
Yeah, you didn't count my mom.
I know. And the reason Ryan got on so quick is I'm not manning the phones anymore. A smarter man such as you, Roy.
No, you still pointed at me.
Well, yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, he's like you're like waving your hand like
I am not near orgasmic as I was that first time after 70 rings.
Well, I'm not orgasmic anymore because we all fapped. I'm all a lot old guy. It's not going to be till like tomorrow.
At some point, you just run out.
Just run out. There's no more bullets.
No more bullets.
That's about the only running that Roy does do. He runs out.
runs out. I do. I run out of food. I run out of drink. I run out of time. I run out of. I run out of lubricant. Sounds like. Really? It's the only one you add? Holy smoke!
The titles are pretty self-explanatory, but you still need to.
need to
figure out what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. I like the addition there, Jimmy. Good job, man. Behind the glass.
I wish I could be in the same room with you guys, but then
our little boy's become a professional.
Right before our eyes.
Yes.
Right before our eyes.
Right before your ears.
It's funny. The first week he's in there like taking his pictures and everything, and now it's like, no, I'm just doing this.
I got my shit to do.
We like it. We haven't talked much about Gus. I mean, we know you got a big show coming up Sunday.
Sunday, yeah. At Flappers in Claremont.
Yes.
Flappers in Claremont. Great club.
Yep. It's
great club.
Wonderful club. And, looking forward to it. A lot of good comics on the bill. And starts at 7. And get tickets at flapperscomedy.com or GusArredondoComedy.com. Hope to see some of you out there.
That's a great website, too.
It is a great website. Is my name still on that thing?
It is.
My name is on that website, dude.
Excellent.
Hey, dude, you were responsible for getting me back into the game, man.
Well, you had a little road to returning, Gus. If you want to share with everybody.
Well, I wasn't sure I wanted to share it, but yeah. No,
Okay, just tell me.
Okay, we'll tell Jimmy later.
Yeah, exactly. No, I just after a 3-year layoff, it's a lot of fun being back in it, man. It's getting out there and getting in front of those crowds. There's an energy that if you've never done it, it's like a drug. It really is. There's a high that you get when you're up there on stage and you're getting the reaction from people. So it's been a lot. It's been a blast. It really has. Looking forward to doing a lot more of it.
Yeah, and people don't know Gus. I mean, Gus is like he's been doing this a long time. Jimmy and I, we've been doing it a while now, but Gus is, when we started, Gus was just like kind of walking out. So he'd already been doing before that, touring and all kinds of stuff like that. So we're looking forward to the touring stuff again, only because, you don't forget your little guys.
That's right.
Don't forget us.
No.
We opened our doors to you.
That's right. Dude, you were responsible for getting me back into it.
I was responsible. So it means you love me and your wife hates me.
She's okay with it.
Yeah, she's all right with
it. Not ecstatic, but she's
not
okay
ecstatic.
With it.
So like when we see her at dinner, like, we just saw you guys a couple weeks ago for dinner. It's like, oh, Roy's here. Oh, God. Did she do that under her breath a little bit?
Probably.
And then she smiled, that cute little smile of hers. Oh, hi, it's good to see you. And she looks, oh, God, Gus. That's what happens. That was Don's fault, not my fault. Not my fault. So that's cool. So I got some other good stuff coming up other than Sunday.
We do. We're got a lot of exciting things coming up. Got some video things in the works and some more local shows and some road shows as well. A lot of things in the works. Yeah.
Road shows. Road shows are tough. I wish I could do road shows.
Yeah. Well,
I'd do a road show.
We're gonna get you out on one.
We're gonna get me out on a road show.
Yes.
Hit the road, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not time yet. It's not time yet. It was cool. I was just talking when I left the day gig, on the way here, I was talking to a comic who young guy, actually he wants to start getting on stage. I talked to him all the way home. And it reminds me of why, like you just said, the energy and stuff. It reminds me of why we do it.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy hasn't even been up yet. And he's like, well, I just want to know. And he's asking you, about what, a couple. And I don't know everything, and nobody does.
No.
But you just kind of tell him a little bit about, this is what I do, and it might work for you, it might not. Or this is what I think, it might work for you, it might not. But to hear him just like mesmerized, I remember, Jimmy and I, we've done a lot of stuff together comedy-wise, and we've been, lucky to work with some cool people too, as you have. Mm-hmm. And when they talk, you just like you're like, wow, you never let something go that someone says.
Yeah.
And it may be bullshit.
Yep.
But it's good to learn.
Yep.
And it was kind of cool to hear that excitement.
Well, you do get everybody's perspective, whether it's applicable to you or not, but it gets you familiar with the business a lot quicker for sure.
Yeah, the business. That's the worst part of it, is the business.
It is.
Just throw me a mic and let me go have fun.
Yeah, the thing about it, especially if, like, for this young comic you're talking to, or soon-to-be comic,
right.
I guess, if they can make it through the first year, it'll be much smoother. I mean, the first year is brutal.
Right.
You get your 5 minutes together, and you think you've got it licked, and you go out there, and it works in front of one crowd, and you deliver it a little different the next time you go up, and no one's laughing, and you just feel like you want to just crawl inside yourself, and
right.
I remember my first year, I used to tell people, when they weren't laughing, I'd be like, why don't you guys just take me outside and kick the crap out of me? It'd be a lot less painful.
It feels like it.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I told him that exact thing. And sometimes you wish you had the nerve you had the first time.
Yeah.
Because when you get comfortable, you go to try new stuff, and you're like, oh, I don't know. It's comfortable. But the first time you never did it, you went up there with stuff you never even thought of.
Yep.
And it's like, why not continue to do that? And I told him it's funny because you'll get hooked, because for whatever reason, it seems like almost everybody I know, for the most part, they get their 3 minutes or whatever together, and they go up and they do their thing. And it's not perfect, but it's almost like at the time they kill. You think you do at the time, and everyone's like, oh, you were great, and because it was exciting.
Well, they have, and you have all that energy they talk about that they like in comics. You're so excited.
Right.
You're either going to not do anything at all, or you're going to be so over the top excited doing this.
Right.
I think Roy, your friend, told me they wanted to play a video game Duck Hunt on me.
Right.
So I was all over the stage, back, forth,
he's walking back and forth. And it's just that excitement, and you're out there and you're like, oh man, I'm going to be rich. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do, and then you start to, it's like you the second time, okay, third, fourth, and then all of a sudden you start just like falling apart, and you're like, oh, wait a minute, and then you start learning.
Yep.
And you get through the dick jokes, and you get through the poop jokes, and you get, and then you finally, it takes a long time.
It does.
And then you get through everyone else's poop and dick jokes.
Yeah, those are fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, and I remember walking off stage, especially the first year, where I can't tell you how many times I walked off stage and said, I'll never do this again. I'll never do this again.
Oh yeah.
And then you get home, and there'd be an email offering you a spot somewhere, and you'd be like, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah. And so yeah, it's really a self-infliction of pain is what it is the first year.
It is. It's bad. And
but once you get through that, like you said, you start learning, and it's funny because there's things that you are funny, and you just, for whatever reason, you aren't delivering it right, and eventually you get to that point where even stuff that's not necessarily all that funny is funny because of the way you deliver it, and the way the connection you're able to make with the audience, and sell them on it. That you bring them on that journey with you with whatever it is you're talking about, and if you can get them to buy in, man, they're yours.
And it's funny because I told that guy, the kid, the same thing. Is I told him he writes and does poetry, and he writes a lot. And I said that is a gift.
Yeah.
To be able to write.
Yep.
Because that's something I fight with. I have to sit down and I make myself, and it comes out. But it seems that I think I'm a better performer than I am a writer. Mm-hmm. But one takes over the other a little bit. And then when it all goes together, of course, it's great. But not great, but it's better.
Right.
But it's like if you could get both those together, it's like, well, it's kind of like, I'm kind of embarrassed to say that, I write poetry. I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? You write. He goes, well, I write raps, and you write. Right. I mean, keep doing it. Right. That's perfect. Don't, I have to fight to do it.
Well, I remember Brent Ertz once said, comics are jealous of people who write. If people can't write, they're jealous of that comic who can write their stuff.
Right.
But the comic who writes his stuff is always jealous of the people who don't have to.
Right.
So it really is your preference. What makes you tick? What's your process, Gus?
It's funny because I know a lot of comics that I've worked with that are bigger names, and a lot of them have writers, and I've just never understood that. For me, I can't personally connect with somebody else's material.
Yeah,
it's got to be something that is me. It's about me and that I own, and it's got to be my perspective. But there's certain comics that they have writers and they do it great. Chris Rock's always had writers. And he's great on stage. He's definitely more of a performer than he is a writer.
Right.
And I try to keep both of them in tandem. Not always easy, like you were saying, but and it's magic when you can get them both to kind of balance out.
Fall together, yeah. It's cool.
Well, I always end up, I'll write down a topic and try it out, and then I end up writing it on stage after 2 or 3 performances.
Yep.
And then I've got one bit that gelled from when I first went on stage 5-6 years ago to my closer, that it's totally nothing to do with the first time, but it came from that. Where you just you start enjoying the crowd and the stage and just let it go where it's got to go.
Yeah, stuff evolves, depending on how the crowd reacts and everything else, and there's bits that I do, and I just know they're going to get a reaction, and then I feed off of that, and it's it's actually made some of the bits better,
Yeah.
So yeah, it's cool.
That's cool. So you've got Flappers on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
After that, anything scheduled, or you guys want to?
No, well,
the works.
In the works.
It's my favorite when you see a post out of you. It's like, I got big news coming. Hold on. You get everyone out on the edge. It's like, here I go again.
It's all about marketing, baby.
That's right. I'm like,
you're my background.
And he's like, you dirtbag. I know who you are. I could just pick up the phone and call you, but I'm like, okay, wait a minute. And I go in there in the Facebook thing and put him on a notification list. So every time he said something, oh, dude, there it is. Oh, he's teasing me again.
Pulled you in.
Don't like just giving it away,
And here's the thing. And all I got to do is call you.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah.
I want to look for that post. Get all
Absolutely.
excited.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about.
Find the Instagram.
Yeah, exactly.
Gus, what an ass. I don't even know why you're here anymore.
I asked myself the same question, actually.
Yeah, I know. He did. He tried to leave twice already, and he can't get out of here. Oh, man. We promised it. The Cuddler app.
Oh.
We're going to talk about the app.
Excited to hear about this.
The Cuddler app.
Cuddler.
Okay.
And
it's spelled Cuddler. Cuddler. It's a cute app. Connects you with new people in your intermediate area. So it's kind of like, it's a dating app, but it's not a dating app. Does that make sense? It's kind of to get people together.
To cuddle.
Right. But and they that's what it's for, so they could cuddle and spoon.
So nothing else, just cuddling and spooning.
Right.
Okay. I have no interest in that app whatsoever.
Right, but that's my. And if you look at their site,
is it more of a companion?
It's kind of. It says
share time thing without sex.
Yeah, because it says if you go to their page and their rules and stuff, it says it lets you find people near who are up for a cuddle.
But adopting a pet.
Right.
I say a dog.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's what you do. It says
that's what I do with my dog Peanut Butter.
Whoa, hey, dogs and peanut butter. This is my favorite. So when you see someone who looks nice, send them a cuddle request. When you get the request, you have 60 minutes to accept. So you okay, I got a request. Am I going to cuddle with this one or not?
In real life?
Yeah, in 60 minutes of real life. So now there's rules with this thing.
Okay, so you have to respond.
But it's virtual cuddling.
No.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
See, here's where we're getting. This is the welcome side. Okay, when you accept it, you can send. It's 140 characters. Oh, I don't know where they got that.
Familiar
140.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
Yeah, I mean, couldn't they been 120 or I want to cuddle. How many is that? Right?
Maybe they count the punctuation, the exclamation marks. And
a lot of cuddles.
And then the question marks after that.
Well, I want to
cuddle.
Are there any rules against cuddling naked?
Well, here it is. When accepting, you can send the 140 character message to say something like, let's meet in the park, or I'm wearing a green shirt, so they know who you are.
Well, we already heard what happened to Gus in a park.
Okay, right. If you had the Cuddler app, the cops would have came and snuggled with you.
Just hold the smartphone up while they're frisking him. No,
cuddling. I was here to cuddle.
Just cuddling.
It's here to cuddle. It's okay.
I'm sure that'll fly in the park with the cops. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's he at? I don't know. I'm cuddling in the park.
He's again, Gus.
Oh, again. Yeah. Did we catch you here last week? So then the rules.
Okay.
So here's where they try to separate themselves from other applications.
All right,
Other apps.
Oh, because it's so similar to so many others.
No, right. Well, it's an app, so they don't want to think they're like, right. So unlike some other apps, Cuddler is strictly about PG-rated experiences. Keep the cuddle a cuddle.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
So don't reach for a boob.
Okay. Here we go. At times, you may want to ask someone about having a coffee or learning to knit. All right, now hold on a minute. Who is writing their stuff?
So this is basically for my grandma.
Well, I'm wondering, but it's not. It shows young people on their site.
Thanks for not touching my breast, honey. Would you like to knit a blanket?
No, I wouldn't like to, but I'd like to get under that sweater, Grandma. You know what I mean?
Boom.
What? Yo. So it says, wait until the end of the cuddle, then politely ask. So now they're setting, so if you want to I think what they're saying there is not, would you like to have a cup of coffee or something after we cut? It says, wait till after the cuddle. First of all, how do you know when the cuddle's over? Well, who pulls away first? Do you have an app to set the watch to go off after a 15 or 20 minute cuddle?
Is there a time frame? You got a 10-minute cuddle, 15? How do you block the time?
Okay. And then, so when it's done, then you can ask if you'd like to go have a coffee or learn to knit. Now, I think that's their nice way of saying, after we cuddle, hey, you want to go knock it out, at my house.
but it says, cuddle part over
but
first.
It says at the end of the cuddle. Now, here's the next thing. If I'm cuddling with someone that's attractive and we're cuddling, they know that I think they're attractive. You know what I'm saying? Yo.
Right.
Hello.
What are you saying?
It's exactly what I'm saying.
Exactly.
So really you need to talk about it when it's done?
No. I think you're just asking without actually saying the words.
This is one of the reasons
you're actually going for just the vibe.
Right.
This is one of the reasons that I just love that I'm in a relationship and I'm very happy, because the crap that's out there to try to meet something. I mean, we're really talking about cuddling now?
Well, see, there's so much less human contact out there that you actually have to arrange an appointment.
An appointment to cuddle?
To cuddle a stranger.
Well, yeah, and it's you have 60 minutes to respond to the cuddle request. Is that correct? Did I get that
correct?
Right?
You are. I'm glad you're paying attention. Taking
notes. Yes. I'm getting schooled here tonight. What happens if you live 90 minutes away? Is that geographically undesirable potential cuddle partner? Or?
You have 60 minutes to accept the request on your phone.
Okay.
So.
Wouldn't that be creepy? Someone drove in from Phoenix for the cuddle.
It's like you can't find a cuddle at home.
Shows up like the next day in an ASU sweater.
Yeah.
What happened?
Energy
drink, no dose. Where's that cuddle? Where's that cuddle?
I saw your picture. I want a cuddle.
I haven't bathed in 48 hours. It's all sweaty.
Drove straight through for the cuddle. Now here's
he told everyone at the Blythe gas station, I'm going to California cuddle.
The cuddle.
Cuddle bound.
That's what they're saying. It's I don't understand this app at all, and apparently, I mean, people are using it.
Is it a free app?
It's a free app.
Now,
I couldn't imagine they would charge for this, because then nobody would be using it.
Are they like trying to teach maybe young kids that this is okay? I don't know, slow the roll.
I think it's scary if you're marketing young kids to cuddle. That's a little scary. It's a little off.
Yeah.
I understand where you're going, but it's trying to say.
I'm trying to find the purpose and the point here. So,
I get it, and so am I. We're all talking out loud here, and here's my favorite part about it. Okay, is the rules and safety of cuddling.
Go.
So now, not only do we have the welcome, and we know we have to do. We got an hour to respond. I mean, that's the prime cuddle time. And hold on, when you respond, what happens if you get a request and you respond like in 10 minutes? Does that make you freaky? Like I'm waiting on the edge for a cuddle.
Right. Somebody request
me right now because I'm gonna get it right now. Boom, boom, boom.
And if you respond like 58 minutes into it, and say he doesn't really want to cuddle.
Right. It's like it's like getting a poke on Facebook.
Yeah.
It's like, do you poke right away? Nah, they're gonna wait a little bit. Because I respond to all pokes on Facebook. All of them.
You whore.
I do. But here's the thing. I don't respond to guys' pokes on Facebook.
That's a good rule.
Well, it's a good rule in life general.
Right, yes. but it's not a that kind of thing. But it's not. Again, we said I'm happy and I'll show. I don't care. It's like, oh, I poke back and you keep up with your fans. But if a dude sends me one, I'm like, ooh, dude, get away. And I'll hit that little X to make it go away so it never comes back.
Shouldn't somebody be buying somebody dinner before there's a poke?
I believe the poke was just supposed to be like in a little tension thing. Hey, I poked you, but now they have the messenger built in. So I quit poking on Facebook years ago just because you get the rapid fire responses or you didn't respond enough. You know what I mean? My thing is full of all these pokes, and I know these people. It's like it's useless. You can text me, you can call me. It's cool.
Yeah, it's kind of fun, but I don't know. One of those things we got from Cuddle Pokes, so we don't know. It's like an hour. I don't know what do you think? I'm thinking like you split it right in the middle, like 25, 35 minutes.
What the cuddle?
Right, because then you could go like, well, I didn't see my no. I mean to respond.
Oh, okay.
So you're like, I didn't have my phone right with me, so it doesn't look like you're like that. But then you make them think you're interested because I'm sure there's a picture attached.
Well, I think they should actually shorten that response time to maybe 10, 15 minutes. Because if you're that far in, you need a cuddle from a stranger like that.
Then you're going to end up getting.
You should really take the first one.
Yeah, well, but if you answer too quick, then they might be like, nah, yeah, I'm revoking my request.
Yeah, and then the cuddle is going to be awkward.
Yeah.
With a stranger, armpit might smell, their hair is in your face. You don't know this person. Give me 10 minutes and you just 10 minutes and. Later, dude.
Yeah, I actually just like cuddling afterwards.
Yeah.
That's why your wife loves you.
There you go.
There you go. And that's what it's meant for.
And there is a time limit on that too, by the way.
Is there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What is yours?
Usually 5 to 10 minutes.
That's a good cuddle after.
I think so. It's caring, but it's also.
It's like I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Now it's time to snore and.
Right.
I like it.
Yeah, and the great part is she goes to sleep quickly. So.
Does she?
Oh yeah.
You know why?
Because
you get it done.
That's right, buddy.
That's right. Learn some.
She's exhausted.
That's right.
That's right. If she wants to get up and make you a sandwich.
Yeah, you know what?
Or do laundry.
I'll make my own sandwich.
Good man.
Yeah.
Well, here's the deal, though.
You make it the way I like it.
You go to sleep, baby. You are welcome. I'm gonna go get a ham sandwich.
That's what I mean. But if she gets up and has energy to do something, no, you didn't bring
it. Exactly. The message is here when I send out a poke. It's done right.
Right. The message is here when
and
Gus.
He does his in real life, 3D, right. High 3D. Definition poking from Gus.
Bring it. That brings me to another thing, making a sandwich. I like that sandwich analogy. Mm-hmm. And that's another reason that, we're in relationships, all of us here. Mm-hmm. And that's another reason, I think, because have you ever noticed when somebody else makes you a sandwich, it's like awesome? You can put the same stuff on it you do, but if they make it for you, it's like perfect.
Well, yeah, it's like somebody paying for your food. It always tastes better.
Right.
Absolutely.
You notice that? That's right.
Yeah.
That's the same reason I'm glad in a relationship because I'm tired of doing my own sandwiches. You know what I mean? It's like a lot better when someone else makes your sandwiches.
We're still talking about
if you talk about
sandwiches.
We're not talking about food anymore. We're not talking about food anymore. Okay. Tired of making my own sandwiches.
Yes, I agree with you. It's always better when someone else makes your sandwiches.
All I do is make my own sandwiches.
Sandwiches all day long.
So glad you came along.
I'm tired of making my own sandwiches. I think I'll send a cuddle poke or a cuddle request out.
What's Roy doing? He's in the kitchen.
Again. So I like that they have safety ratings on the thing too. So it says completing a good cuddle will get you up votes. So now
will get you what?
Up votes.
Okay, so now we went to up votes.
So it's like likes.
So it's like likes.
But we use the word up.
Up votes. And here's my favorite. Being a bad cuddler will get you down votes.
Well, that does make sense.
So you're going to get rated on your cuddling career, your cuddling profile.
Right. Your cuddling ability is now being graded by somebody else. And what if they're not a good cuddler?
Exactly. No, if they're a good cuddler, they'll definitely get my upvote.
As Roy said, they can tell. Voted.
That's right.
Voted. We vote. Voted.
This is one ridiculous app, dude.
Dude, I love this. I love this. I love this app that someone thought of it. So you can tell how reliable a cuddler someone is by looking at their scores. So not only are they talking about quality of cuddle.
So you're trying to be a cuddle whore.
They're showing there's some reliability in there as well. So that means you're reliable.
So you really have to have your cuddling technique down.
Exactly.
So now when do you practice this by yourself?
Apparently going to have to go through the ranks like a minor league team.
You're making your own sandwiches again.
You register, you start getting your cuddle groove down and ask for tips and pointers.
Yeah, you're cuddling the ugly people initially, and then you just kind of work your way up.
That's where you respond within the 5 minutes and go, yeah, let's go. I need to get my belt notched. I need to get some experience in. On-the-job training.
So is it like a Yelp request to where, like a Yelp thing, so someone could bad cuddle you?
I think so.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
I think so.
By the way, I have a horrible Yelp rating, but yeah.
It don't matter.
Mine's down the tubes.
Yeah.
That's on tubes. I don't know if I have one. Yo. I don't know why I like that word, yo.
Yo.
But it cracks me up. But now they're linked to Facebook accounts.
Oh, God.
Well, of course they've got to be.
Apparently, everything's linked to Facebook.
Facebook, right? Yeah, have you seen that now? You don't have to. It says sign in with Facebook. As a matter of fact, I just saw he was the 11th richest man in the United States. Oh, Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Dude, killing it, dude. Killing it.
Yep.
And if you watch the movie, it was just because he wanted to get some chick. Kinda.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, look, I'm the guy.
He actually did it for revenge on that chick, if I remember that story right.
Yeah. It's like, look at me now.
Yeah, he had a lot of free time on his hands. I mean, come on.
He was making a lot of sandwiches on his own.
Exactly.
Called it Fat Book or something, and then
Fat Book.
Because if this guy hadn't developed Facebook, let's be honest, really, he's not even going to get any cuddle request.
No.
None.
He's getting a lot of cuddle requests right now.
You bet.
And I'll bet even if he's a good or bad cuddler, he's got good reviews.
Oh, of course.
Probably his idea for the poke.
He's probably a poker.
The poke feature was his.
Well, yeah, because he wasn't getting a whole lot of poke experience prior to Facebook.
Remember at the end, didn't he poke someone at the end? Like he went, and he poked him in the thing in the boardroom when the movie ended?
Oh, his former partner.
No, it was a girl.
Oh, the attorney for the other side.
Is that who he poked?
Yes.
So he's poking the attorney.
Yep.
Zuckerberg.
Got that kind of cash. You can poke anybody.
He didn't have it at the time.
Poke away.
Well, actually, he did.
Yeah.
He was rolling.
Yeah.
And here's the deal: we all were Facebook junkies.
It's part of life now.
It is part of life.
Part of life. You check in. You put something on. You're looking for a response.
I've been on it since I've been in here. Yeah.
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 Mine's open right here.
Yeah.
I'm not on it at the time, but I mean, I have it up with my little deal here.
I mean, I had there was a couple of lulls here where I got a little bored, so I logged on. But
Good for you. Yeah. Use your time, Gus. Use your time, buddy.
Gus zoning in and out on us in here.
Well, he's not being paid to be here, so do what you need to do, buddy. Right. Take a call. Make an appointment.
Take a call. Make an appointment. Give us a call, 909-989-0789. Nice job, Jimmy.
We're talking about apps. I was just watching the news this morning that new law they're passing about consensual sex and what constitutes consensual sex here in California. And there's actually an app for that where they both have to log in and click, yes, it's insane.
Well, I saw a deal. I actually, it's been a few weeks ago. I saw a deal where they changed it from no means no to it's got to be a yes. And it's like, it's not no. It's because no was, they said, too ambiguous, or no, no wasn't good enough for whatever reason. I think no is a pretty good word.
It's pretty strong, I think.
But stop, no, knock it off.
Cut it out.
Right. Stop cuddling.
As being someone who's been told no numerous times throughout my life,
exactly.
It's always been pretty clear to me.
It's very clear.
Right.
Crystal clear.
But they said it's now a yes. You can't get a no. You have to get a yes. So if someone says yeah, and that's the problem. That's the thing where I have a problem with it, because what if you say yes early in the day and then you find out this guy's kind of freaky, or a girl, whichever, and then you find out it's not going that well and you're like, no. It's like, well, you already said yes.
Well, don't you say yes just before you do it or don't?
Right. Well,
you don't wake up in the morning going yes and then 10 hours later.
Yeah, but you could change your mind in the middle, I guess, like yes, no, no. Well, does no override yes? It says yes is the thing now. I don't get it.
Yes is the thing?
Yes is the thing now, not no. No has no relevance anymore.
So what does yes mean?
Yes means let's do this.
So you can't say no anymore.
That's what I don't understand. It's kind of odd.
So only yes, no doesn't count anymore.
Well, they said yes means yes.
So if no one says anything, that means no.
I'm thinking if no one says anything, you just get at it.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, I'm just trying to understand the no thing.
You're going to need to object in order for me to stop.
Exactly.
I mean, is it down to the... I mean, you just said you got an app. So, like, does everyone have to have an app and the apps match and then go?
It's mostly geared towards college kids, apparently, because of all the, drunken sex that happens, and girls wake up the next morning with buyer's remorse, and oh my God, everyone's gonna think I'm a whore. So now they have an app where everyone both parties have to like click yes. And,
well, you can click that.
No, I haven't been drinking, and it has all kinds of questions. It's like
because they're gonna answer correctly. No, I haven't been drinking.
Yeah.
Drinking, yes or no?
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
I was messed up. I clicked the wrong one.
Right.
Exactly.
You got to have it blown up like one of those Go phones, so it's that big on a screen.
So really, that means that we don't need an app for every freaking thing in the world.
But apparently, someone thinks we do.
Apparently, someone thinks we do.
And it'll start being, because now you can, can you imagine?
A cuddle app and a yes means yes app, and
pretty soon sex will just be an app.
It'll just be an app.
Yeah, it'll just be like, was that good for you? Yes. And that's it. What good for me? I didn't get anything.
My sex app would be called, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go now.
But can you imagine that in court? I just would, the first time I went to court, it's like you could see someone go, well, you said yes on the app.
Yeah.
And it was consensual. You said yes. And it's like, well, yeah, but I changed my mind. And there's no button. So you need to have a cord on it like you do on a ATV or a Sea-Doo or something. So if it comes attached from you, it just turns it to no right away.
Everything just stops.
Everything stops.
The ripcord quits pulled. And that's it.
That's what you need to put on it. I'm in.
Jeez.
So the cuddlers are linked to Facebook, but they'll never post on your behalf. Of course not.
Why? Yeah, of course not. Disclaimer.
But only first names are exchanged in cuddlers. Now,
I don't even want to know their name. If it's strangers, I just,
Yeah. Thanks for showing up, you.
Yeah.
Now kill the lights so we don't have to see each other. Get my cuddle in. Later, my day's made. I'm out.
That's it.
Thanks for the squeeze.
I don't. I'm trying to put myself in a situation where I need a cuddle really bad, and then I would do that with a stranger.
Dude, you know what? If it gets that bad, call me.
I definitely would. Yeah, we've cuddled. It's cool.
It's all right.
Yeah, I need a hug, bro. Boom.
I need a little man hug.
That's what you got to have an app. I need a hug, bro. Need a hug, bro.
There's the $1 million idea.
There's your app. Need a hug, bro.
I need a hug, bro.
Need a hug, bro. And you just need the bro hug. You don't have to go all full chest contact.
Yeah.
Need a hug, bro.
Little side thing, little handshake in the middle, little pop.
All right. We're public airways basically. Okay. TM 2014 Jimmy Shaw. Need a hug, bro app.
Hug, bro app. We could probably do that.
Yeah, that's all you need. You just need a bro hug. Boom.
Wow. Dude, you're a genius. I know you got for that. That's so freaking cool.
Need a hug, bro.
I need a hug, bro. The state of Kansas. I love this. We're going to come back to the state of Kansas maybe. What do you think?
Just giving you a little time check, buddy.
I know, but you know what I'm thinking is?
What are you thinking?
We pimped everybody and gave them a little teaser on the Cuddler app. Yeah. I wonder if Ryan went all in with those aces and got busted because he was watching. He was listening. He wasn't watching. If he was watching, he needs a cuddle.
Need a hug, bro?
Oh, hold on, my phone's vibrating.
Is it? He needs a cuddle.
Need a hug, bro.
Need a hug, bro. I like that app, Jimmy.
It could happen.
It could happen.
It can happen. Just bro hug, shoulder, bam. I'm out. That's all I needed.
Sometimes all you need from a boy.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes guys will do something that's absolutely spectacular, awesome, and no one's there. You just need to go grab, if you did something and I was there, what happened? Boom.
I'd come over, give
high
you one,
five,
boom.
Bro hug, bam.
Right.
Good job, buddy. Okay, say you're by yourself and you do that. You need a bro hug.
Hit the app, right?
Right.
And then one comes flying out anyway.
Exactly. There you go. Someone shows up, boom. You need a bro hug, here you go. Boom, good job.
Share the story with them just for a second, and off you go.
That's it.
Yeah.
What'd you do? So I just knocked this shit out. Look at that. Good job, bro. Bam, I'm out.
Oh, man, how fulfilling. I'm in.
I think if I just knocked it out and needed a hug, from a bro, my wife probably wouldn't be real happy about, me just having a complete stranger walk in.
Dude, that would be classic. I could see Gus laying there. It's cuddling time, and we're right around the 7-minute mark because you go about 10, right? And you're like, dude, I just did this right. And you hit that bro. I need a bro hug. A little fist pump bro hug when it's done on your way down to make a sandwich. Are you kidding me? It's beautiful.
A food sandwich, let's just be clear.
No, because your sandwich was already done.
That's right.
Food
sandwich is already done.
The sandwich I made was
I
perfect.
never heard of a food sandwich.
Got to be clear. Got a lot of euphemisms going on here.
It's bouncing around
just flying around. Innuendos, euphemisms. They're all over the place.
Euphemisms.
Need a bro hug.
Yeah, need a bro hug. Yeah, I can just picture that. Someone coming in. We need to make that video.
Which one?
I'm not kidding.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
We need to make that video. Ready?
Yeah.
We're gonna put up this video. That'd be a hilarious video.
That'd be great.
That thing's going viral.
Absolutely.
Well, I'll tell you what. After this break, why don't you two share with all of us this wonderful video you're gonna make?
I don't want to share that kind of video. That sounded weird, dude.
You guys were setting it up that way. That's all I'm saying.
No, we were. We were talking about a bro hug video after we knocked it out.
That's it. Okay, gotcha.
We're going to take a break, get out of here, and use the little boys' room, whatever we got to do. We'll be back in a few minutes with Jimmy Shaw and Mr. Gus Arredondo. We'll be back in a minute. Nice. You know, Gus isn't even shaking his head.
Gus knows this one.
Yeah, Gus knows this one. Look at him. His fingers are about ready to go. He's logging on Facebook. There they go. The fingers are going now. Welcome back to the Brewster Experiment here on chaoticradio.com. 909-989-0789. Give us a call if you want to get involved.
Exactly. And also, Roy, for your smartphone or your tablet, they have the chaoticradio.com app. It's free. You can listen live or to past shows in the podcast section. It's just full of features, absolutely free. You can even call from the app, I believe.
Yeah, it's got the live call-in number. It's a cool app. So you can get to all the different shows you want to hear. If you missed, we got everything you want to listen to here.
Absolutely.
It's much better than that cuddling app. That's all I got to say.
Totally better than it. It's more satisfying than you would think you'd feel kind of dirty after a cuddling app. I think probably worse than a prostitute.
Wow, worse.
I mean, it's because it's so menial. It's so
I'll take your word for that, Jimmy.
Yeah, it's a little.
That's just from what I hear. From what I hear.
That was I mean, worse.
I read things.
That's crazy.
I read things.
Once again, I'm getting schooled.
You're getting schooled again, man. Yeah, you can get all the shows. We got Blaine in the morning, 8 to 11, the replay right after. Everything Gem every day 5 to 7. Chaotic Motorsports on Monday with Chappie. Football Matters. I was here Monday night where they're doing that show. Great show.
And we just had a new show before us go on.
Yes, we did. I wrote it down on my hand.
But you washed them, didn't you?
Yeah, I washed my hands because I went in.
Good boy.
Damn right I am.
Don't need an app for that. Wash your shit.
Wash it. We got Everything Gem every day 5 to 7. Heads Up Poker Talk Wednesday nights. Fanboy Universe. Man, they're just stacked with good shows.
There is a plethora of variety on chaoticradio.com.
And when there's not a show on,
there's music.
There's music. We got local bands. We got everywhere 365 days a year. See, not 350, 365 days a year.
See, you learned that.
Learn that here on the show. Actually, I already knew that, but it sounds good, I guess. I was gonna like go back on real quick, but I gotta wait a minute because I gotta send back all my pokes. Okay, everyone poked. I'm good.
You must.
Yeah, pokes are important, man. We gotta keep it out there. Time for a sandwich. Who's gonna make it?
A food sandwich. That's all I'm saying.
That's right. No, dude. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Never mind. The Kansas is getting into a little bit of funny water here.
The state or the band?
The state. Kansas was it.
Carry on, my wayward Roy.
Nice. Kansas, I love Kansas.
Boy, he's got a very short attention span, doesn't he, Jimmy?
Yeah. See, I did that.
Ooh, Kansas.
Ooh, pretty shiny.
What a nice song.
It's a nice song. They talk to it. If you want to distract me, just call me. Call me real quick.
Just call it.
909-989-0789 because I see the board light up and you'll be go, what?
Here you go. You can tell your story right now.
Oh, nice. Dude, let's just listen. See?
The state of Kansas. Go ahead.
State of Kansas. They're looking for a boost of revenue, and the reason why is an owner of 5 adult sex stores had a huge tax debt. I mean, almost $164,000 worth.
Wow.
Right? That's a lot of cash.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he was doing good business. So, the state of Kansas took all his inventory, and they're now selling his product.
Wow.
Wow, right?
That is wow.
Is it like government auction prices, or is it
right? They're looking
retail?
Wholesale to the public.
Wholesale to the public. The Kansas Department of Revenue seized items in July from the stores operated by United Outlets LLC under the name Bang. That's classic. What's the name of your sex store? Bang.
There's your other app, Bang. The Bang app. Just want to cuddle, bang.
This guy's just throwing out the $1 million ideas.
All over the. Well, I'm thinking Kansas should stay to Kansas, not the band.
Not the
band.
Well, maybe the band, because they haven't had a hit in a long time.
Hey, they could play like the intro to the commercial to the Bang app, where the Bang app is where they sell all the sex toys in Kansas.
Nobody asked us.
Again, there you go. The Bang app.
There it is.
You have an app called Bang, and you have this soft undertone going on there. Would you like to get banged just for the night?
Would you like to see my Bang app? Perhaps we use the Cuddle app first before we bang. But we all know cuddling is makes you feel way more dirty than prostitutes, according to Mr. Shaw.
Yes.
There.
Again, I wouldn't know, but
Dude, I don't know either. That sounded like a way weird.
Weird?
Yeah, I mean, come on. If you're with a prostitute, it's way dirtier than just hanging on to somebody.
You're a prostitute, you know exactly what you're doing. Cuddling sounds like it's going to be one confused first date.
Hey,
awful mess.
Okay,
but don't forget, you get to learn how to knit afterwards.
You can knit.
Right.
You definitely can knit and have coffee.
Right. And you could. Okay, hold on. As like a 14, maybe you were onto something. Maybe it's like for younger kids to make sure they stay abstinent. Because I know at one time when I was maybe, I don't know, 14 or something, a cuddle would have been good.
Really,
when you were 14?
I'm thinking more like 21.
Is that what that Farrah Fawcett poster was on your wall for?
Dude, God, I cuddled that poster.
I would cuddle the shit out of her if I was grown.
I went through 20 of them.
Yeah, funny enough, Gus says they didn't roll back.
They were awful. Who starched this poster to make it stay up?
They just stayed in the tube.
They stayed in the tube. Wow. Boss Larry Minkoff hopes to pay all that back by selling his entire inventory of handcuffs, vibrators, lingerie, paddles, ropes, and restraints.
All available at bang.com.
Bang. And then the authorities struck a deal with Minkoff, who they allowed to set up auctions so he could raise the cash to start paying off his debt.
Wow.
So they let him have his product back because they didn't want to get their hands dirty using that kind of product, but they gave the product back. And
I'm sorry, I'm confused. Was it used sex toys?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, because the hands dirty comment just kind of threw me off.
Wasn't what I was expecting either.
You know what? It worked perfect. It sounded like we're a balloon animal or something.
Yeah, that's not what not what I was looking for there.
It says the auction of thousands of items starts Monday. Will take place on a quip bid. So I guess a quip bid is kind of like, so you can get rid of your inventory and stuff. So it must be some other website you do that stuff on.
Well, eBay takes too much out of the sale price. So yeah, their fees are too high. So
potential bidders were also invited. This is my favorite. Potential bidders. So they sent a thing out saying, okay, if you want any sex toys, we got your stuff. Yo, come get it. So potential bidders were also invited to visit the auction house to check out the items
beforehand.
Before you got to have a preview.
Sure.
Is it like a typical car auction where you can just look at it, you can't start it up or anything like that?
They got the little ropes around them. They got little ropes, and you got to keep your hands behind your back because you don't want to touch the stuff.
Like Storage Wars, you can poke your head in, but you can't dig in the back.
Exactly.
I think they should have done the Storage Wars sex style.
Wouldn't that be great?
Just stuff all this stuff in one and just let one buy it and open it up and go, whoa!
You could be Daryl. That dildo there is a $30 bill all day.
All day long. Comes with batteries.
I don't know what they're thinking. That's a $30 bill right there.
So while many are happy that money could soon be back in the states, back to the state, opposition politicians have accused the Republican administration, led by Governor Sam Brownback. The
story just keeps getting better.
You can't make this up.
No.
What do you got? I got a Brownback sending my, don't make your brown eye blue stuff. So, of dragging into the porn business to balance his books. Now, okay, I can understand that. I mean, they say he's so desperate to fill the massive hole in the state budget.
Well, I hope they have a big one. That's up for auction.
What a gap.
What a gap. Caused by its reckless income tax cuts, the state of Kansas is now in the porn business.
Listen, I would gladly let Jerry Brown sell some dildos if it meant I paid a few less dollars in taxes. I mean,
hey, we got Brown back and we got Brown.
There you go.
How this became a Republican-Democrat situation.
That's what I love that. I do love that. Where it's like they're fighting, the damn Democrats and Republicans can't get along to sell a dildo.
Senator Brownback doesn't like anal beads.
The Republicans are selling them and the Democrats are buying them. So.
Oh, nice.
And they're both hiding them.
Yeah, right. Oh, man. Brownback, however, defended the sale as being standard practice.
For what?
For selling dildos.
And he'd know.
Says, while we do not agree with the type of business involved here, it was nonetheless a legal business that closed due to failure to pay taxes. Now, that's true.
True.
And everyone's up in arms or something that, we're filling this big hole with sex toys.
So everyone's got a stick in their ass for this.
Or something.
But he just wants it done by the book no matter what it is. Is that his point?
And I think that's the point he's standing on. And you got to agree with that point.
I do. Sure.
I mean, if somebody had, say, an auto parts store, owed all this taxes, they would take all that stuff and sell it. And they get their money back.
Right.
Yeah, they'd seize it.
So what's the difference?
Yeah, you can't be you can't be picky about the merchandise. If that's what there is to sell to recover your money, then that's what there is.
And it's legal. It's not like they're selling something illegal.
Now, what would happen if it was a brothel that owed all these taxes?
The first thing that would happen is they wouldn't have a tax problem because all the politicians that use the brothel would probably pay it off.
It's very true.
Very true.
Wow, you just went there. I just went there. I'm gonna get audited now or something. So
we'll have to keep an eye on Senator Brownback.
Yeah, I want to see Senator Brownback. And I mean, this is a story that was published today, this morning. So this is something that maybe we follow up with next week because it freaking cracks me up. It just the names and who wrote the story, and then not only that, who read this story. And the editor went, "Oh yeah, that's good. We got a Brownback and we got a big gaping hole, and we're selling a lot of sex toys." And no one thought there was any. They couldn't have reworded this any other way, or do they know that it's like this is funny? I'm hoping that they know it's funny.
They know. They know. Oh yeah, they know.
I don't know. It cracks me up. But we got to keep this away from this 38-year-old woman in Scotland.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do tell.
Yes. This 38 woman in Scotland.
My curiosity is piqued.
I know it.
We're very piqued.
We it's like I can't believe we're going to go here. So, a 38-year-old woman in Scotland told the doctor she was suffering from shaking, incontinence, and severe weight loss. She was having some issues.
Run the three again. Shaking,
incontinence, so she's peeing, and then severe weight loss. So they did some, research on her, and they checked it out, and the woman, they said she was of normal intelligence, so we're not saying she's a little out there.
Okay.
It seems what happened is she had a sex toy stuck inside of her.
Goddamn cuddle.
Right? That not only was there, but it had been there for 10 years.
Let me ponder this just for a moment.
Ponder away.
Yes. So it had been there for 10 years. That means nothing else had been there for 10 years.
Or maybe it had. And maybe just people thought, wow, she's
skilled.
Got something.
Gifted.
You hit it just right. Whoa, whoa, what was that?
I don't know. She's not much to look at, but my God, she is a blast.
My God.
You better hope there's no back pressure, because if you're standing in the line of fire,
right,
lose an eye, possibly die.
Right. It's like, well, I don't know, but when you get to the bottom, it's a surprise.
Put the hair back on your balls.
That puts the whole new thing to, like, my girlfriend ain't got her cherry, but you should see her box, right? That's bad. See the box it came in. It said she said that shit. The doctors, she told the doctors that she used a 5-inch toy.
Jesus.
Okay. In a drunken sexual encounter a decade ago, and didn't remember if she took it out or not.
I want to just reiterate, this woman was deemed of average and normal intelligence.
Normal intelligence.
And yet it never occurred to her that, hey, maybe I had to just check, make sure I did pull that out.
Well, I didn't leave it there?
Yeah. I can't find it. It's, not in the drawer where I normally leave it.
Right.
Didn't throw it in the dishwasher to,
clean her up.
Yeah, give it the monthly rinse. Where could it be?
I'd be honest, I'm not thinking to look there. I'm like looking around on the bed and going whatever and thinking, I wonder if the dog was here, took it outside and buried it. I mean, I don't know.
That's right. You start patting the pillows and looking under the bed. Just
it's 5 inches. Somewhere.
It's 5 inches.
It is, yeah.
5 inches.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Well, it tells me one thing though. I mean, it says she was of normal intelligence, where I'm questioning that a little bit.
A little.
Just a little.
A second opinion is definitely needed.
But it tells me if she took that thing and went all the way in there with it, she's a goer.
She's a goer.
She wasn't just playing around.
Yeah, no.
And she said it was a drunken sexual encounter a decade ago.
Jesus.
How drunken? You got to ask that question. I mean, how drunken?
That was a drunken
so
sexual.
Yeah.
If she would have had the Yes app for that thing, it'd have been like, I'm drunk, I'm going. I mean, and was she by herself, or it says it was an act. It didn't say if she was by herself or alone or anything. So
that's just kind of sad if it's by herself.
And at one point it disappeared.
It
wasn't in her hand anymore. Yeah. And
I just had it a second ago. Where is it?
All right, we're done.
And which means she was 28 years old when all this went down.
Yeah.
And she carried.
Wow.
That's go through airport security and going through a little spinner and PSA's like, excuse me.
Yeah.
Hello?
I keep getting profiled.
Do you have something in there, or are you just doing a tuck under? Yeah. Is there a picture of this woman?
I don't know.
Please find a picture.
I couldn't find a picture. They do have a picture of her.
Don't say it.
No. It's a picture of. It's like it's not an X-ray, but probably an MRI. It looks like
body scan type thing.
Yeah, okay. And you could see it in there, and it's bent, and it's in there.
So they saw it at the airport and just decided to laugh.
Yeah, here's the other question. I mean, it's in there for 10 years, and you're shaking and incontinent and everything else. You wait 10 years to go get that checked out?
Well, I think it just came to a head. Oh,
boom.
It just kind of finally oh, but I mean, was the shaking?
What was that, Roy?
Oh, was the shaking? Now here's the thing: was the shaking really a problem? I mean, maybe the shaking was just
that was the good part.
That was the good part.
Well, the shaking was happening during. So
right.
Yeah, it was the pissing yourself that was the problem.
Right. So she was it says she was suffering from shaking. She might not have been suffering from shaking, but I'm sure the incontinence and the severe weight loss.
Didn't she go to her gynecologist?
Well, she went to someone.
I mean, for routine.
Yeah, this chick sounds like somebody I don't want to be anywhere near, quite frankly.
And this is published this is in the June edition of the Journal of Sexual Medicine. So I mean,
sexual medicine.
Yeah, and sexual chocolate. I buy the album. It just cracks me up. I mean, it said it caused her bladder blockage that was forcing urine to back up into her kidneys, and had also created some word.
So she's like jaundice on top.
Oh my god! The name of this thing. I remember.
And that too. Really, really.
Yeah, because I underlined it.
You having a bad day?
Yeah.
The name of it is vescovaginal fistula. Fistula, which makes fun because stick
with the fist thing. That's fine.
Well, had she, I'm sure somebody would have found it sooner than 10 years.
Jesus.
I don't know. Unless everybody heard about that crazy experience and then went, this chick is nuts. Leave her alone.
She vibrates on her own.
I don't know. And maybe she didn't want another partner. Because she's
start.
I'm doing the shaking on my own. I just got this other issue going on. Hell with it.
Now, the shaking was because the
Well, the batteries were dead, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, because if it was the batteries, I'd like to know what kind of batteries she was using, because,
10 years ago, they didn't have like those ion lithium the way they are now. Dude, these were just ever-readies and probably rusted in her.
They were ever-ready, boy.
The tops used to all rust out back in the day?
Yeah. You want to talk about copper top? They started as ever-readies, ended up as Duracell.
The side of Regina looks like the Titanic at the bottom. Rusticles. That's where I'm going.
I knew where you were going. I just had to, all I thought of is the only quote I hear from that movie. Don't ever let go. If she had not let go, it would not have went to the bottom of the sea. That's what I'm saying. Yo.
Shouldn't you? I mean, I don't know. Shouldn't there be like a rope or something where
a rope,
a safety rope?
Yeah.
Yes. Like you have in your surfboard.
Yeah, it's thrown around the bedpost or something.
Yeah, exactly.
A leash. There you go, a leash. It's thrown around the bedpost or something way.
I got my app. Gus just got this. That's his sex toy leash. Safety leash.
Look for it on Amazon.com or GusArredondoComedy.com.
They'll go in those stores and say, I need that 10-inch dildo right there, and throw a Gus in there.
Tell you what, it's a perfect match with the Gus Arredondo t-shirts.
That's it. I'll take a Gus leash.
That's it. The strap that you put around your wrist has the Gus Arredondo thing. So that's like at the last minute, you just
it's got that brow going.
When they say yes, they're going to say, got Gus. That's what you want to do right there. Got Gus. Right on your sex toy. Got Gus.
That's it.
Wow. Take a little Gus home with you tonight.
I'm telling you.
Get all gussied up.
And I'll sell them cheaper than Kansas is selling them. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. Got yourself brown back or not.
That's right.
Well, man, we're wrapping up tonight. I'd like to thank Gus Arredondo for coming in. Thanks, brother. You're a friend and a brother of mine, and I appreciate it.
Man, love being here. Thank you guys for having me.
Had a blast, buddy. Thanks for coming in.
Love to have you back again.
You say when, and I'll be here.
Right on. Make sure to check out Gus this Sunday night at Flappers, 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Buy tickets at flappers.com or at GusArredondoComedy.com. You've got them there, too.
Yep.
Jimmy?
Roy, see you next Tuesday, my friend.
Man, you rock, brother. We are the Roy Brewster Experiment here on chaoticradio.com. We'll see y'all next week. See ya.